This is Albert. Welcome to my channel. This is the Albert's UX channel's first video. So as you probably told from the name of the channel, myself as a user experience designer, working in the Silicon Valley for a decade now. I often see user experience design and cooking have so much things in common. So this channel is dedicated to my passion to UX design as well as cooking. Before I get started with cooking this fantastic keto Taiwanese popcorn chicken recipes, let me tell you a little bit small stories. So myself, I'm used to be an industrial designer working on models, lots of handcraft stuff, right? So the last year of my college program is so tough, right? You have to kind of like work all-nighters and try to get your things done. And the students always joke around, it's like, when I graduate, I don't want to be a designer because it's too tough. I gotta go to night market and sell Taiwanese popcorn chicken. So that is a joke, kind of like a very old joke among the students. Who knows? 20 years later, Taiwanese popcorn chicken become one of my favorite dishes, as well as the favorite dishes my friends always request me to make. Recently, I'm getting into keto, so I will make a traditional version of Taiwanese popcorn chicken, as well as a keto version for the the keto lover out there. So enough talking, let's get started. Here's all the materials, but don't worry, I will go through it one by one when we walk through the whole process. Started with 2 pounds of chicken party wings. If you like to make the popcorn chicken version, you want to prep 2 pounds of chicken thigh and cut it into bite sizes. You want to prep for a large Ziploc bag. I will let you know why it is so handy later. You want to put the chicken into it, as well as adding 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice wine. If you don't have rice wine handy, you can use vodka. Then you freshly grind black pepper into your mixture and adding 2 full eggs to it. Then here comes the secret weapon, which is the pepper salt of Taiwanese fried chicken. It is full with flavor and herb. You can buy it at the Ranch 99 supermarket. For the sugar, I did not use the regular sugar, but using monk fruit sweetener. So this is actually a all nature material. It tastes just like sugar, have no calories, will not trigger insulin spike. I will do another video later to describing all the substitute materials for keto diet. Let's add 2 tablespoons into the mixture. Then you want to add 4 to 5 pills of minced garlic to give it a little bit spicy punch. Then you want to zip it up and get all the air out. So here is the value of the Ziploc bag, so you can really get in there, massage all the flavors into the chicken. You want to marinate this for 30 minutes, up to 2 hours, ideally. Let's get to the breading part. First, you start with the sweet potato flour. Yeah, when you buy it at the Ranch 99 supermarket or any Asian market, you want to buy the larger particle ones, but not the fine grain ones, because actually when you deep fry it, the larger particle one have an extra crunch as well as taste better. By the way, the sweet potato flour is gluten-free for all the gluten-free lover out there. Move on to the keto version. You want to use the almond flour. Almond flour only have 1 to 2% of carb content, so it is very good for the keto diet. When it comes to breading, you want to press on one side and flip it to another side to press to make sure all the surface area is covered. After all the chicken is done, you at least want to wait for 5 minutes for it to set. You will see the breading get a little bit wet, darker in the color. This actually, when you deep fry it, this waiting it to set process will make it more crunchy, as well as the breading will have less chance to fall off. When you come to the almond flour, right here you want to do it slowly. It is actually harder to cover the almond flour, so you want to kind of like make sure you press firmly. Then let's move on to the deep frying part. First, you want to preheat your oil to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Here's a little tips I use to know if the temperature is ready. I will cut a little piece of skins with flour on top of it and dunk it into the heated oil. When it, as you can see, when it is dropped into the bottom, wait for a few seconds and it rises up, meaning the temperature is just right. If it is sinking the bottom and never flow up, meaning your temperature is too low. If it is, when you drop it in, it just floats on the surface immediately, meaning your temperature is too high. This started with deep frying the basil. Definitely you start to see it to be very shiny on the surface, and the shape of the leaf is become more solid, meaning it's done. It's about 30 to 40 seconds. When you're deep frying the chicken, here's a few tips, right? First, you want to put the tip of the chicken into the oil first, then slowly release it, so it will not generate any splash. Also you want to start to put it in to the far side of yourself, then slowly work toward yourself. And the last tip is don't throw your chicken into the hot oil. It's very dangerous, right? The deep fry time is about 3 minutes for party wings. If you're doing the popcorn chicken version, it's about 2 minutes. Another tip to knowing if it is done is you actually will able to smell the soy sauce, because actually the temperature is getting into the internal of the chicken, and you will actually able to smell the vaporized soy sauce taste. Move on to the keto version. You can see the almond flour actually generate less bubble, simply because it's different types of bubble. And also, this one thing to be aware is when you flip it around to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of the pan, you have to be very gentle, because the almond flour breading is more fragile and more easy to fall off. After you get all the chicken out of the oil, you want to remove all the floating crumb in the oil. Then you want to turn up the temperature to high. This is what we call 抢酥 in Chinese cooking terminology. This process will make it extra crispy. Also, this is a very, very fast process, only 30 to 60 seconds. I'm deep frying my basil here as well. This is actually a process you can judge by visual only, right? When your chicken is getting to this golden brown color, it's the perfect time to get it out. When it comes to plating, I like to put my chicken first, then intermingle my basil in between so I have a better color combinations. At the end, I like to sprinkle a little bit more pepper salt, so it gives extra punch. So, oh my God, just look at this chicken. It's so well done, and trying it over here is so crunchy and juicy, and it just cannot be better. Trying the keto version here as well. It have less of a crunch compared to the traditional version, but it still tastes pretty damn good.
一个是 keto 的，一个是 regular 的。啊，什么是 keto？keto 就是没有淀粉的。
好吃吗？
还没吃到的。好吃。
Congratulations! You have seen this, meaning you have go through the whole video, so you should able to know how step by step how to make a traditional version of Taiwanese popcorn chicken, as well as the keto version of it. This is really the first video of this channel, and I would say I want to dedicate this channel for everything I'm passionate about, right? I want to share interesting stories when I designing softwares as a user experience designers. I want to share lots of cooking in terms of I love Taiwanese food, I love Chinese food. I'm dedicating to keto diet as well, so I love to make keto version of lots of my favorite Taiwanese dishes, as well as I may interviewing people who have the same interest with me, which is design as well as cooking. So the sky is blue. Please comment, subscribe, and share this video if you like it. And see you in the next video.